Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down. Speed it up, then slow that shit down on the gang. Slow it down. Bust it, bust down, bust it, bust it, bust down on the gang. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down. Speed it up, now slow that shit down on the gang.
What's up, my loves? Happy to be back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this blonde bombshell look, and we're hopping right into the video. Okay, I'll be using a 613 lace closure and Adore in the color honey brown to color my roots. You guys, I found out that the easiest way to do this was to just use the watercolor method. I used like 2 drips of the honey brown in this little mixing bowl that I do not care about. Mix it up with my comb, and then I just proceed to dip my closure into the water. This was super quick and super easy. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Only thing is that the certain parts of the closure, the color went down further than I wanted it to, but that's an easy fix, I guess, if I just, you know, practice it a little more. But I would definitely recommend this. It's super fast and easy, so whatever. This is how it turned out, you guys. Not too bad, not too shabby. So I decided that I am going to put together an in-depth sewing tutorial, how to make a wig on a sewing machine, you guys. So this is just a little sneak peek of how I do it. The first thing I do is double my tracks. That's what you guys see me doing here. So I pretty much take one bundle, cut it directly in half, and then sew them together. So when I sew the track onto the wig cap, it's super flat and I can fit all of my hair in there. So yeah, this is pretty much, sometimes I do if I want to fit a lot of hair onto a wig, and this is what that looks like. It's super neat. It's super flat, like I said. This is 4 bundles in total. I didn't end up using 4. I ended up using 3, but whatever. This is the mesh dome cap that I'll be using. Yes, it's black. Yes, I know that they have blonde wig caps. Here's one right here. I don't want to use it. I don't like using them because the stretch isn't as good in my opinion. Yeah, so I always draw guidelines on my wig caps. This just makes my life a lot easier. That's the back, and this is the front where the closure will go. All right, so another thing that I like to do is I cut the tracks after every stitch. So I'll stitch, and then I'll back stitch at the end, and then I cut the track. This just makes life a lot easier. No, I do not flip them. Now when I'm sewing on hand, yes, I flip them, but this isn't on hand. So as you guys can see, like the track is curved that goes along with the line that I drew on my wig cap. This prevents your cap from stretching and being too small for your head, okay? I also offer one-on-one wig classes. They're 4 hours long. You guys know I will be relocating to Houston next month. So when I move and I get settled in, I will open my books up for clients and people who are interested in taking classes. I know it's been a lot of you who has been reaching out, and I cannot wait to meet you guys, but your girl needs some time, okay? She needs some time to get her life together. So make sure you are following my wig page and not just my personal page, because that's where I post all of my work. That's where you guys are going to see all of the updates. So yeah, so now we are almost finished making the wig, and this is what the top of the cap should look like. All I have to do now is insert the closure. Yes, I put the closure on last. It just makes, again, make my life a lot easier. So after I finish sewing down the closure, I'm then going to sew down another track directly to the closure for extra security and extra flatness. And this is what you guys will see me doing here. Alright, so once I'm finished sewing everything down, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the excess cap that's underneath the closure, just like you would with a wig sewed by hand. And this is what the inside is looking like, you guys. I always use black back stitching and blind on top for my blonde wigs. Look how neat this looks. Perfection. Alright, so at first I was going to leave the wig like it is, but it was a little too yellow for me. So I went in with my Shimmer Light shampoo, and you guys, I found the watercolor method to be the easiest way to use shimmer lights, just because if you have used shimmer lights, then you already know like Shimmer lights is very easy to get like those blotches on your hair from where it's like it's just a part that's too dark and it does not come out of the hair. So this is the way I found to be super easy to get this, to tone this wig down. Like, it's so yellow. At first I was gonna leave it like this, and I was like, nah, we can do way better than this, girl. We can do better than this. So I'm just pretty much doing this the entire time, dipping the wig into the water and brushing it out. You guys, when you use the watercolor method, this is key. This is like priority number 1, because as you brush, it's going to make sure that the color or whatever color you're using is going to get throughout the hair, the entire bundle or the entire wig. So I pretty much let this sit for about 5 minutes, maybe not even 5 minutes, like 3 minutes, honestly. And this is how it turned out. Super bomb, like a super easy dupe. Like, look at that. That's like perfect. This is the perfect color. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the hair, you guys. I will be cutting it while it's wet. This will make my life a lot easier, and your life a lot easier, especially when you're using a lot of hair. And since I'm doing like an even blunt cut, this only made sense. But do not fret, because when you cut your hair while it's wet, you are still going to have to go in and cut it while it's dry, because this is just like the initial cut. You know what I'm saying? Once it's dry, it's going to look really jagged and really kind of jacked up a little bit. You know, it's going to look a little jacked up, but you just got to go in and, you know, put in the extra work, put a little extra work in. But this is a lot easier than cutting it while it's dry, because I used 3 bundles. Oh yeah, you guys, the length for this hair was 16-inch. With a 16-inch closure. I decided to go a little longer and cut it shorter because I wanted it to be super full. I didn't want the ends to be like, you know, like thin looking. So yeah, just watch what I'm doing here. This is pretty self-explanatory. Now, you are going to see me use a hell of a lot of heat protectant. Heat protectant is like my best friend. I'm going to use it before I blow dry her. I'm going to use it after I blow dry her, before I flat iron her. I'm going to use it between flat irons. But this is going to prevent your hair from frying, okay? Especially with this being blonde hair. Obviously, the hair has already been processed. So you have to treat her with tender, loving care. All right, you guys? What am I using? Oh my gosh, the Beyond the Zone heat protectant is like my ultimate fave. All of the products that I've used will be in the description box, and also the link to purchase them. If you pay attention to the end of the hair, you can see what I was saying about the cut being pretty jagged. So after I finish flat ironing her, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up with my shears. The shears that I'm using as well, well, actually, I lied. I don't know which shears I was using. I threw away the packaging, but they were from Sally's. They were 40 bucks. So I'll just put some shears down in the description box that I recommend. And then I'll try to find the ones that I actually use on Sally's. I guess I won't be lazy, y'all. So this is how she is looking when I finish flat ironing her. Now I'm about to go ahead and chop her up, clean up this cut some. So you guys, I'm just going to pretty much show you what I'm doing. Like I say, I'm literally just going in and cleaning up what I've already cut. But you know, after she dried, she kind of got jacked up. Some pieces were uneven, some pieces were, they were just jacked up. Okay, so we're going to clean her up. Okay, and there was some pieces y'all probably like, oh, it don't even look bad. Sis, when I got up under there, it looked bad. So I was just gonna clean her up, and then you also see me cutting into the hair to get rid of some of that bluntness in a second. And I'm gonna show you guys the final look. Just keep on watching. Alright, so I went ahead and threw this baby on. And I'm just trying to get a feel for it, you know, trying to get used to this blonde hair. It's been a while since I had blonde on top of my head. So I just went ahead and started cutting the lace off of the closure. Yeah, I was struggling. I usually only do this on top of my wig block, so I did this for y'all. I just want y'all to know that. I don't do this on top of my head ever, okay, ever. So I want to go ahead and secure this baby down with some freeze spray. We all seen this can, don't act brand new. But I'm going to leave it in the description anyway. But y'all know y'all done seen this can before, okay? So all I'm doing now is just going to blow dry it down. This is honestly how I apply my wigs when I'm about to take it right back off that same day. So this is not new. I know you guys seen this process a million times. So after I did that, I went ahead and put her down. And yeah, that's about it, you guys. That's all I'm doing here. So after I laid this baby to rest, I was trying to get a feel for it. I was like, okay, girl, you cute. You cute. You know, y'all got that, like when you get a new hairstyle, it take like that first 2 days to get used to it. But I was like, okay, you cute. But I still feel like it was something missing, believe it or not. Okay, so I promise you guys I recorded this part, but I apparently didn't record this part. So I went ahead and added some black hairspray because I felt like the roots needed to be darker. Okay, so this is literally all I did. So I'm just showing you guys exactly what I did. I used the rat tail part of my comb for my part, and then I just sprayed it with some black hairspray. And then I like this a lot better. Like, this was cute. I even like that you could still see the brown. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is like color this later in the day or whatever. But for now, the spray did me justice. Okay. So what do you guys say? What do you think? Oh, she cute. Oh, she cute. She cute. She cute. Hey, get it, girl. Oh, get it, girl. Hey, get it, girl. So, did y'all like the darker roots or do you like the brown roots? Let me know below. Let me know below. But I'm feeling the dark root. And I think I'm feeling it with the brown. Like, I've never seen a root like that. So, I think we just did something. I think we just invented something, sis. Oh, you cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Love y'all.
Cardiana, I was home with my kid, Mamiana. Real bitch, I don't be with all that drama. Nah, money, my business, I'm a bother.